Well, most parents don't expect their college children to live in luxury, but when their housing may be unhealthy, that's another matter. A group of University of South Dakota college students returned to their rental home in Vermilion for the fall semester, only to find mold in at least 4 of the rooms. What happened next is subject of our KELOLAND News investigation. Angela Kennecke looks at a case of moldy rental home that has pitted landlord against tenants.
This large home right across from the University of South Dakota campus seemed like the perfect fit for these college students.
I've been reading your...
Wayne Haynes moved his daughter Ivy in during the fall of 2018.
You know, the typical college experience where you move your child to school and make sure they've got pots and pans in the cupboard and food in the fridge, and everything was good.
The home had passed the City of Vermilion rental inspection in 2018. The 4 roommates signed a lease through May of 2020. That lease included a clause that reads, residents shall maintain a reasonable temperature in the premises so that all systems are able to function. Should the property damage occur as the result of the heat or cooling being shut off, tenants shall be responsible for paying all the damages. The young women went home for the summer and later told the landlord that the air conditioner vents were not running throughout the summer. When they returned for the fall semester, this is what they found.
The water running down the roof, and then the mold in the roof of the bathroom, and mold on the ceilings. When I went back, my ceiling had been caving in.
The roommates rent the home from Pine Street Property Group, owned by USD alumni Jessica and Dan Korthels, who now live in Texas. They reported the issues, and roommate Micaiah Hunt let a cleaning crew in.
And he said, in perfect conditions, it can come back in 24 hours. So you need to get on this and make sure that she is repairing the problem. I'm just here to clean what happened from the problem.
They painted over it, so I could tell that, like, the streaks, you could still see that there is something going on, but there was new fresh paint over it.
The renters called up landlord Jessica Korthals. In a recording of that conversation, she told them,
mold is really typical in old houses like that. I know it seems really scary, but it's really pretty a typical problem.
Korthals also explained what she believed was the cause.
What's happening is the roof is leaking.
Okay.
And so it's causing that drywall up there in the attic to get wet and then moldy as a result because it's just continuing to leak.
A month later, through their attorney, Pine Street Property Group told the roommates that after a thorough inspection of the roof at 323 North Pine Street by a contractor, there have been no leaks or weak points found. But during that recorded conversation, Korthels did caution the women.
I told Haley just to not sleep in that room.
Okay.
Just to minimize your exposure to it as much as possible. And then we're going to tear the house down here.
You don't paint over it.
The young women called their parents for advice.
Don't even walk in there. I mean, do not even go back in. You can't take a chance on that. I mean,
he encouraged his daughter to move out.
Well, as soon as I found out about it, I called the lady up and I says, wait, we got problems here with this house and we're not going to live here until you get it fixed.
The women say they thought they had reached an understanding with the landlord.
We called her multiple times. We emailed her. She said we could leave.
Although there's no recording of that conversation, they believe they were being let out of their lease, something Pine Street Property Group disputes. They found a new home to rent and sent this letter to terminate their lease. But Korthels wrote back that when it came to the mold, they had remediated through cleaning, sanitization, and encapsulation of the affected areas. She wrote, "We are not aware of any issues which make the living conditions hazardous." She said they were making every effort to identify and resolve any issues which may have led to the conditions which allowed the mold to form in the first place, such as repairs to the vent fan in the bathroom and inspection of the roof for leaks, and that they do not agree to the termination of the lease.
Where are they supposed to be living now until they fix the place? Because they haven't fixed it. And we're supposed to be paying rent for a year on the house that's not even livable today.
Then in September, the roommates got this letter from an attorney saying, it has been determined that the mold and moisture issue reported by the tenants in the upper attic bedroom was caused by the failure of the tenants to maintain a reasonable temperature in the property over the summer. Pine Street Property Group sent them a bill for $14,615 in rent, utilities, late fees, and mold remediation.
We're 20, 21, like we can't afford that. We're already in student debt, so yeah, it's just another stress.
After the landlord told the young women that the damage was their fault, they called in their own contractor to take a look at the roof and the mold inside.
That was the first thing I noticed, was like, you got water coming in here, and it's in the attic too.
Steve Schmidt of Titan Gutters says he believed the water was coming in from the roof.
What I noticed right away was when you go upstairs, you could see the black tar residue on the walls, and that's generally a sign of, you know, water's getting in somewhere. And that's, the tar is actually from your shingles or the roofing paper.
Schmidt told us he thinks the mold was caused by more than the air conditioner not running.
To just say that whoever lived in this is what, you know, what they did because of an air conditioner not working or whatever, this takes years for this to come to this point.
The roommates say the whole ordeal has taught them to make sure they know all the terms of the lease and
Document everything, make sure you have everything on file, talk through email, not on the phone.
We reached out to landlords Jessica and Dan Korthels, who refused an interview, but say the home is safe and inhabitable. We've posted all of the documents both sides have provided on KELOLAND.com. The property is scheduled to be inspected by the city of Vermilion again in 2020.